The biggest topic in the NFL right now is Taylor Swift. The Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce drama has taken over the internet. Everywhere I go on social media, I cannot escape it. The Swifties are everywhere. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have reportedly been hanging out for a long time. There were these rumors of Kelce and Swift hanging out. We knew Travis Kelce had a little bit of a crush, and now they are literally hanging out. Also, I'm a 23-year-old college graduate, and this is my life. This is what I spent my day doing. Taylor Swift showed up to the Chiefs-Bears game in week 3. It was a normal game on a Sunday. She was invited to go to the game by, of course, Travis Kelce. She ended up sitting in his suite next to his mom, Donna Kelce. Donna Kelce on her own is huge, obviously with both of her sons playing in the Super Bowl most recently. She blew up, and now she's sitting next to Taylor Swift in a suite. The broadcast would not stop showing Taylor Swift. I swear they showed Taylor Swift more than they showed Patrick Mahomes, more than they maybe even showed Travis Kelce, who they of course kept panning over to for obvious reasons. Now, what's funny about this whole thing is it was super viewed. A lot of people watched this game and it sucked. It wasn't even close. You saw a Justin Fields offense play up against the Chiefs and they got crushed, as you'd expect. It ended up being 41-10, but at one point the Chiefs were literally up 41-0. Now, in order to get to 41-0, it was 34-0, and then it happened. Travis Kelce scored a touchdown. You already know, as soon as he scored, the broadcast pans right over to Taylor Swift, who is going crazy, banging on the glass, and she's like, you can just like read her lips, and she's like, let's fucking go. What's funny is that right after the game, Patrick Mahomes was interviewed, and he said that he actually felt a lot of pressure to make sure that Travis Kelce scored just because she was attendance. And for all the Swifties out there,
do you realize how much pressure there was on you today from the Swifties to get Travis Kelce a touchdown with Taylor in the house today?
Yeah, I heard she was in the house.
Patrick?
I thought a little bit of pressure.
Now, all we're seeing on social media is these clips of Taylor Swift celebrating Travis Kelce in the end zone. I've seen it 100 times. I literally know the celebration he does. I've seen it way too many times. There's also this clip of him looking up and then just kind of, you know, making this smirk and saying something. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he's not looking up at Taylor Swift. If you look at how Arrowhead set up, the suites are gonna be behind him, so he's definitely not looking up at her. It'd be the other way. There's a clip later where it's Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce looking up at Taylor Swift, and Patrick Mahomes does this little like weird wave. It's like cringy, like, oh, my friend likes you wave, and it's very clearly behind them. So that clip that you see everywhere, it's fake. I hate to break it to you. He's probably watching like a replay or something. But this is obviously taken over football. This has taken everything. Taylor Swift is really living out the You Belong With Me music video. I watched that so many times as a kid, and now here I am. We're watching this happen in real life. Taylor Swift was the talk of the game, and really she's been the talk of the NFL this week. Now she's going to be going to the game on Sunday night against the Jets. You really got to feel for back-to-back weeks. The Swifties and Taylor Swift have to watch the Bears offense and the Jets offense. If you thought Justin Fields was bad, I can't wait for you to watch Zach Wilson. Now, after the game, Travis Kelce reportedly rented out a restaurant for his family, teammates, and Taylor Swift. They left the stadium together, and then they showed up together at the party and left in his 1970 Chevelle, which is a beautiful car. Some may call it the getaway car.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, the impact that Taylor Swift has had on the NFL and the Chiefs and Travis Kelce since cannot be understated. It has been crazy. Travis Kelce jersey sales are up 400%. The New Heights podcast, the podcast that Travis Kelce has with his brother Jason Kelce, is #1 on Apple right now. Travis Kelce has gained almost 400,000 Instagram followers. Everybody now knows who he is. Everybody now knows that these two are kind of together or whatever they are. So many people panned into that game. 24.3 million viewers. It was the best of the week, which is crazy because this was a random 4 o'clock slotted game between a good team and a bad team. There's also been a 63% increase in female viewers. That's a good number. It's good. You know, they're growing the game like that. I want to know how they calculate that. I have no idea how you'd come up with that number because you're watching games. I'm just gonna leave it. Of course, Chiefs searches on the internet are up by 3 times. There's also been a 3 times increase of Chiefs sales on StubHub. The Chiefs apparently sold more tickets in one game than they have all season. Now on my Twitter feed, all I was seeing before was just football stuff. Now I'm seeing the same thing, but I'm seeing it from Swifties, learning football, trying to explain football to the others, and oh my gosh, man, they're gonna figure this out fast. They're gonna have a complete understanding of the wishbone in like 4 weeks, and then they're gonna come up with their own offense by like week 16. I still think my favorite thing I've seen so far was a comparison of birthing charts between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I have absolutely no clue what this means. I know nothing about zodiac signs, but if this is what it's like when a woman is like trying to see sports stats or gets really confused by all that, I totally get it because I'm so lost. Travis Kelce is everywhere. They're treating him like a true A-list celebrity now. He literally has paparazzi following him around. I open up Twitter and it's like Travis Kelce seen in Kansas City. No way. Kansas City? I would have never. Who would have known?
Not me.
There's also a TikTok trend going on right now where a girlfriend or a girl will just tell a guy that Taylor Swift put Travis Kelce on the map. I've watched probably 100 of these. They're hilarious. I'm really enjoying them. They're super funny because the guys get really defensive. Most of the guys, like, they know exactly who Travis Kelce is. We're talking about a 2-time Super Bowl winner, one of the greatest tight ends in league history, and the guys get super defensive and they're like, she didn't put him on the map. Everybody knows, everyone that watches football knows who Travis Kelce is, and it's hilarious seeing the reactions. Now, I will say, it's definitely wrong. Like, she didn't put him on the map. He's very much been on the map, but she's definitely expanded his reach. There are so many new people who did not know who Travis Kelce was before 2 or 3 weeks ago. Taylor Swift is this global icon that everybody knows of. She is one of the most famous women in the world, probably. Travis Kelce is huge, but she definitely has helped his reach, but she didn't put him on the map. He's very much been on the map. Really though, this is just so good for sports and football in general. You know, you got these Swifties, these girls that are watching football now, kind of maybe even getting into football. That's just awesome to see. It's growing the game. It's making it even more relevant. I know some people are like, hey, yo, get out of here. Like, but it's good for the game. I swear this is a good thing. The girls are getting into it. And who would have thought that random white chicks are now sitting and watching the New Heights podcast with Travis and Jason Kelce? That really is where this whole thing pretty much started, was on that podcast. Travis Kelce ended up going to a Taylor Swift concert when she was on the Eras tour, and he was hoping to meet her. She apparently doesn't talk to people because she just wants to say her voice. She's playing so many songs. That makes perfect sense, but he was very disappointed because he also made her a friendship bracelet. If you know anything about the Eras tour, girls would show up to the concert with these bracelets and then they trade them with other people, and so like Kelce got some, but he made one specifically for her and didn't get to give it to her, and it had his number on it, not number 87. It had his phone number, as they showed in the New Heights podcast. And from there, you kind of just got this news that Travis Kelce was into Taylor Swift, and that was probably going to be the end of it, and obviously it wasn't. Now it's been a true love story, some might say.
You can't keep getting away with it!
This thing is so big that Bill Belichick is getting asked about. Can you imagine Bill Belichick getting asked about a different tight end who's not even in his division's love life because he's with whatever they are with Taylor Swift? His quote was absolutely iconic. He said, Travis Kelce has had a lot of good catches, but this is by far his best one, talking at Taylor Swift, which is hilarious. Now, Bill Belichick, I did some digging. He apparently does have a little bit of Taylor Swift fandom. He went to one of her concerts over the summer. I found a Rich Eisen video just of him getting asked about it and talking about it, and he said, he said it was a great show.
Well, look, I'm definitely on the you gotta calm down.
Okay, he's a Swiftie.
That's pretty good. Like, you gotta calm down. That's
one of our best.
Now, with all this, it's really important to remember one very big thing, and that's that Taylor Swift is an Eagles fan. She's from Philadelphia. Born and raised. She's always been a big Eagles fan. Apparently, Jason Kelce's even joked about it on the podcast. So it's kind of funny to now see her, you know, transitioning into this Chiefs fan because of Travis Kelce. And of course, Jason's in Philly. Now, it's okay if the Eagles lose Taylor Swift. They already have their own Kelce Swift duo of their own, DeAndre Swift and Jason Kelce. The only big difference is that they don't have their own cool nickname. I've been doing some research here to see what the Swifties are saying. So far, we have Trailer, Swelcy, and Tavis. Those are the 3 big nicknames we're working with. If I'm missing any more, let me know. What is your favorite Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce couple name right now, though? Right now, I'm a big fan of Swelsey. You know, I feel like that Kelce name just needs to be represented in some way. Swift, Kelce, I think it rolls off the tongue well. Right now, I'm in big favor of Team Swelsey. At the end of the day, I'm just rooting for this to continue on. I know that Travis Kelce doesn't want a lot of this to be, you know, super public. He said he put it on himself, which is very, very true, but I think this is probably going to calm down. Taylor Swift's going to keep coming to games, though. If it does, this is going to keep stirring around. Ultimately, this is just super, super funny. It's cool to see, and it's great for the game of football. I'm seeing girls on Instagram post about football that I don't think have ever watched a game. That's just what's happening now. The Taylor Swift NFL crossover is not one I ever expected, but it's been really fun. I think it's going to continue, and it's good for the game, and it's really good for Travis Kelce. What a guy. Thanks for watching. If you don't already, make sure you follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Follow my own personals. I know there's going to be a lot of new girls watching this video. You probably don't actually care that much about football, but thanks for watching through. You don't need to subscribe to the channel if you don't really care about the game, but make sure you follow me on Instagram. Peace. We'll see you next time.